They often say the trip to the peak is better than reaching it. But I don't know. We're here, boy. We did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The show finally got good.
Oh, yeah. I see what you did. I'm like episode 7 of the podcast, episode 6. Okay, I get it.
This is the first peak of many.
I was going to say, is this the peak?
We're not on a mountain. We're in the range of mountains. It's only going to get bigger.
As in like a mountain range?
As in a range of multiple mountains.
Wow.
Which side are you on? I mean...
I think I'm on the right side of history, of herstory.
So Jordan, how are you, man? It's good
I'm
to see
doing
you.
pretty good. It's been another 5 months since we last recorded an episode.
So we started this in what, 2012?
It was late 2011, early 2012.
Right when we thought the world was going to end, so we figured, well, let's do a podcast.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Mayans, predicted it. Might as well start a podcast about a show that wouldn't come out for another
6.
It came out in 2018?
Yeah.
I thought it came out in 2019. I guess that's why you're the expert.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm sitting in this chair. You didn't see the sign? You didn't see the expert sign?
No, I saw the "Are you pooping" sign.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yep.
There's one behind. Is there?
You're in the fart zone.
I got the Bigfoot. I got the cryptid.
That's
poop.
true. Yeah.
You know me. I got that cryptid poop.
Yeah.
But how's it been? It's been like 6 months since we last saw each other.
Crazy, actually.
A week since they've seen us, but
yep. A lot has happened in a measly 7 days.
Really, yeah.
I sold a car. By the time this airs, I will have a new car of something stupid that I don't need. But
well, I mean you gotta have a car.
Well, yeah, you just don't need 3.
Yeah. You gotta have another car.
Right, yeah. Because, I'm thinking of just tying them together and then making a train. And then it's above 6,000 pounds, and then it's a write-off, all 3 of them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That's what my tax guy told me. Well, on the phone call from prison. But
I was going to say, is your guy from Succession? Is he Roman? Now, could you tie it with like a piece of yarn and that would count? Or would it have to be like more...
I'm sure they're not. I guess it's a good question for my tax guy in prison. I'll have to ask him. So
just when you send him like a candy bar or like a commissary, like a credit so he can buy.
Yeah, I pay him in just ramen actually.
Just fucking packets of seasoning.
Yeah, if I call him on a weekend, I'll give him like a couple extra packets. It's the overtime rate.
But you get him like the shrimp flavor.
Yeah. If he gives me a bad advice, I give him the chicken. Let him fight it out.
And he's been a real good boy. He gets that beef. He gets that spicy beef.
The big beef.
Big beef.
So what's going on with you, man? How are you?
Pretty good. Hanging out. I'm a uncle now.
You look pretty wise currently. Yeah. Something changed.
I haven't met her yet. By her, I mean my beautiful baby niece. My sister lives in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm flying down and like by the time this episode comes out, I would have met her. But right now, gotta see all the timelines. Right now, I haven't met her. But I'm flying down in June. Was going to surprise my sister because it was just going to be my mom going down was just a plan. But I'm like, I'm going to tag along with my mom. I'm not going to tell my sister. Going to surprise her. She's going to be, we're going to record a little TikTok. Maybe it goes viral. Who knows?
Right. Just pop one off real quick.
Yep. I swear half the time people do that shit, they're only doing it for the TikTok.
Oh, definitely. I just watched a documentary about like parents exploiting their children for content.
Jeez.
It was really good.
You heard about that one woman from Utah? Ruby something or something Ruby?
I just watched one about that. Yes. It's crazy. Have you ever watched Jay Aubrey documentaries on YouTube?
Jay Aubrey?
Yeah.
I think so. It sounds familiar.
They're
Is he the
fantastic.
Australian one?
No.
Oh, then maybe I haven't.
They're fantastic though. Check them out.
There's this Australian dude who like is uncovering like corruption in the Australian government and his house got like firebombed.
I think I know who you're talking about.
It's crazy.
Is he the one that like bitches about like public transportation like all the time?
I don't think so.
Maybe I'm thinking about a different person. His name's Adam something.
I think that's...
He just complains about trains and buses.
I mean, it's got a point.
Or you just buy 3 cars and tie them together.
With a string.
With a string, for tax purposes.
What if we start a fad? And you just go out inside and there's just like... But there's no structural integrity, so the cars behind are just fucking... that'd be awesome. Oh yeah, so I was gonna surprise my sister.
Right.
But we were recruiting my brother-in-law, her husband,
Mm-hmm.
to like help behind the scenes because we didn't want to like surprise her and she'd get all like stressed out, like,
Right.
oh, now I gotta get like sheets for the couch, and then what are we gonna do with this? And we gotta
Now
go
I have
extra,
to entertain and have a baby.
Yeah, and you gotta go to the store now to get extra food. My fat ass brother eats everything, that type of thing. So we were gonna recruit my brother-in-law to like help with that stuff, so she
Right.
didn't have to deal with that. And he was talking to his mom on the phone.
Oh,
And she
man.
accidentally overheard the plan. So, no longer surprised, but
Still excited.
yeah, at least she gets the plan figured out.
I feel like Doctor Strange trying to figure out.
That's what I was thinking when I was thinking about all the different timelines. What? That's so fucking stupid.
Where are we?
Have you seen the most recent one?
The most recent Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
The one with Wanda?
I was going to say, does it have your woman in it?
I mean,
Doesn't
you
she
already
go
know the answer.
bad? Doesn't she like become
Yeah,
evil?
I didn't like it.
I heard that. That's what everyone said.
They like forced her into a character that she wasn't. Because I know the real her.
you know what? You know her from the
Yeah,
inside.
she did it for a check, man. It was. No, I didn't like it.
Can you blame her a Marvel check? Dude, I'd do about just about anything for a Marvel check.
Anything?
Yeah. Yes.
Watch 39 episodes of an HBO show, anything?
I'm doing that shit for free. I'm
Yes,
putting
we
money
are.
in to do that.
Yes, we are. So what'd you think of it, man? I mean, this was like, I have prophesized this episode for over a year now.
Longer than that. Your whole sales pitch since you've been trying to get me to watch this has been
The
just watch the
foundation-
6 episodes.
The foundation of us getting the podcast going was get to episode 6,
Mhm.
which for us is episode 7. But
7 of the podcast, episode 6 of the show.
Yeah,
Maybe
this
we
was your
should-
fault.
Yeah, maybe we should have done that.
Let's
or
do a
maybe,
recap.
You know what? Let's call that episode 5.5.
Okay,
And this is episode 6.
episode 6. Yep. So, episode 6.
Episode
Dude.
6. I will say for the first time, I was thinking about this the other day. I've been pretty negative about Succession.
Yeah, I've had to
So-
listen to you for an hour.
Yeah. If there's like
5.5 times.
I feel like probably the main like viewer like demographic we're gonna get are Succession super fans,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like every episode like the shit sucks.
Dude, they're gonna love me.
they love you, they hate me. I'm used to it, bro. Loner, outsider,
Loner,
Misfit.
stoner.
I don't give a shit.
Still
Anyways,
gotta.
boner.
No, I was gonna say
Um,
donor.
I am an organ donor
Nice.
and other stuff.
Penis donor.
Well,
Well,
come on, dude.
not for free. For a Marvel check, though.
For a Marvel check, I'll donate, I'll steal, I'll whatever you want. But I think the tides are finally turning. Cause I'm after episode 6. Once the credits started rolling, that was the first time I actually wanted to watch the next episode.
Yeah, and we're gonna dive into the episode, but how good was that song at the end?
I was looking. You had warned me about it. You had like tipped me off to it, and I was looking out. I don't know why. I was expecting like a Drake song or something. I don't know. I was just like something like, not like a song from the 1920s or.
But like it fits so
But it
well.
did. Yeah, it was sick. I liked it. It was catchy, and I just like old songs like that sound like they were made by people who like never brushed their teeth and
smuggled alcohol.
yeah, and we're like trying to fight prohibition.
Yeah.
And getting executed for having a fifth of vodka or some shit like that. Yeah,
I would definitely say, I think the show is starting to find its stride in terms of composition entirely. Like in terms of like the joke delivery, the score, it all, for me, like at episode 6, it all kind of came together. And it really kind of catapults itself through the rest of the season. Because now we have that eternal feud between Kendall and Logan right now. And the fallout with everybody else.
I will say,
I'm pumped.
when that episode ended, it felt like a finale.
It did, didn't it?
It felt like, because all these episodes, the whole entire show so far has been
bleeding
building up
Yep.
to Kendall making a move on Logan,
Yep.
and he finally did it.
You want to hear something? You want to hear something?
Tell him.
Season 1 finale, twice as good. Twice as good. Book it.
I will. I'll come back to that. I'll note that.
Yep.
What about season 2 finale?
Season 2 finale.
What was your ranking of the seasons again?
Like overall?
Mm-hmm. There's 4.
I better not be wrong from what I said before. So,
I think I
12
remember.
Okay, give it to me.
Your favorite was 2. I think it went 2, 3, 1. No. 3 was your least favorite. 4 was your favorite. I think it was 4, 1, 2, 3.
I think it was 2. I think it was as well.
There we go. We're proper here.
Yeah, we're definitely proper.
Yeah. There's a few. I was editing some episodes. There's a lot of footage missing.
Yeah.
Because we're too proper. That's what it was.
Exactly.
I had to cut out the parts where we were too proper.
We can't come off too stuffy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the last thing we can do.
No one wants a couple of straight edge dorks, you know.
Yeah. We have to be relatable, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We have to be able to talk to the common man.
Yes.
We're in this high society. It's just...
How about gas and stuff for cars? That's expensive.
Milk, I think it's
And
money.
they got almonds doing milk now, too?
I know. Shrimps frying rice, almonds milking.
I mean...
Nuts. Almonds. So, dude, we got to dive into this episode.
Have we ever connected other than that beginning of episode?
No. Well,
we have
right
to save it for next... You have to save it for a very...
Yep. Season 1 finale. So, we got to dive in because I'm jonesing. You got to give me a synopsis, man. Give me a taste. I haven't watched it in so long. Give me a taste.
Me neither. Oh, man. Okay. So, last episode, Kendall started the process. He was, shooting shit with Frank. And then at the very end, Jerry came over and he's like, what do we got to do? After the cranberry sauce incident, Thanksgiving incident.
Cranberry sauce massacre.
Yeah.
Which, again, for an old guy, that was a mean hook. I'm not going to lie.
That form, bro. Oh, non sequitur. I was rewatching the X-Men movies.
Yep.
During our 2-month period break. Logan, Brian Cox is in X-Men 2.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's a villain. Yeah. He's like the Hitler of the X-Men universe. He was trying to kill all the mutants. Commit genocide.
Damn.
But he looked as old as he did in that movie as he does now.
Really?
And that was in 2001, 2002. That movie came out.
He's timeless.
He literally... The only thing that looked different is he has more hair now than he did in that movie.
That's impressive.
He's had a buzz cut in the last one. It's crazy.
That's what happens when you found a media empire and are worth billions after you try and kill all the mutants, Talk about a career change.
He's just one of those actors that have just always been old and will always be old.
Yeah, like
Morgan Freeman.
You can find stuff of him in plays from the 80s. He looks like he's 60 years old. He's looked the same for 40 years.
That's
class act.
Yeah, it's got to be valuable as an actor.
Classy.
Always look the same. But he makes it work. Anyways, yeah, Kendall put it in motion, and now they're meeting. They meet at a diner. I don't even remember how exactly. This is the first thing that I remember.
Yeah, so they go to the diner to kind of make sure they have their bases covered, make sure they have the votes for the vote of no confidence to... Hey, can't have that here. Old man, keep going.
Yep. And Kendall is nervous about giving Roman any responsibility.
Yeah, he's the second highest ranking executive, but also is in bubble wrap all the time.
Mm-hmm. Which is kind of understandable.
Fair.
He came on his window in his office.
Hey, he came to work, man.
He came and then he came. And he cummed. But what's the one guy's name? The Asian guy. What's his?
Lawrence Yee from Volter.
He obviously hates Kendall.
Right.
So Roman beats him down and lets let him take a crack.
Yep.
At him, try and get his vote. And then Kendall's had 3 or 4 people he's going to try and look at like try and convince.
But also, you know, Roman made a good point with Lawrence. Like, you know, if Kendall was like if Logan were not, if he were to survive the vote, like he's gonna get sold for parts. Like Logan doesn't know how to turn on a computer, let alone.
Yeah, you just bought a bunch of the local news stations.
Yeah.
I just remember how the episode started. It was Kendall and was it Stewie at that concert?
Yes,
with that rapper.
Kendall tries to like court him, even though he says he's not courting him.
Because he's his boss.
Yep.
But he can't even get into the backstage, like VIP room.
Yep, that was awesome. And like, again, what I was talking about earlier with like how the show really finds its stride, like how it, because that was like the open, like how it sequenced into the theme song, like when he said he was like morally and ethically tied to whoever wins, boom. Play the song. So
copyright.
Copyright strike.
Hold on. Just me going with my mouth in the mic. I can't even do it. I was trying to make piano sounds.
So yeah, Stewie is on the fence.
Such a dumb name, but yeah.
Yeah, it's for an adult.
Yeah. Who's like manages billions of dollars.
Yep.
Yeah, my name's Stewie. Trust me with your money.
Yep.
My favorite part of that interaction though was Kendall calling that rapper's album Imperial.
Yeah. You're fucking Imperial right now.
Imperial right now. Everything he does.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of him being in character, like method the whole time, how did he have relationships with other human beings?
He didn't.
He couldn't have. No one.
All
he's
of the
so
cast
unlikable.
members like literally tear him to shreds publicly.
I can see why.
Yeah.
If he's like that the whole time,
oh my gosh,
I'd get the fuck away from me, dude.
So he's got Lawrence. Stewie's kind of on the fence. He's got Frank. Jerry doesn't have a
Jerry
vote.
doesn't have a vote, but he wanted her to like make a plea.
It's all the old heads.
And then so we got that going on. The vote of no confidence. They're scrambling to get all the votes together.
Right.
There's some woman that's sick and a couple other people. And then while that's going on, I don't know. I think Shiv took a huge dive for me this episode.
Yeah.
Don't really like her.
Yeah, she got down.
Yeah. So it starts off her and Tom at their place, and Tom's trying to talk about the wedding.
Yeah, and she literally couldn't give less of a fuck.
Yeah, trying to change the topic every single time. Drops like huge news on him. Like they're changing the venue to like England or something.
Yeah, just because she got in a fight with her mom.
Yeah, and like she said they do it without talking to him.
Yeah.
And then when he gets mad, she's like...
She got pissed at him.
Yeah. And then she just leaves.
Yeah.
And then just goes to DC to basically cheat, but not cheat.
Kind of, yeah.
It was cheating.
No, definitely it was cheating, but like I felt that it wasn't like her fullest intentions, but then it was kind of out of convenience. I mean, like she was there to meet Gil, but also like I don't know.
I feel like there's other ways to get to Gil.
Yeah.
And
it probably doesn't require a hand on your pants. Let's be real.
So she goes to DC. The dude from, was it the first episode? They met in the hotel room.
Yes.
It's the dude she used to work with.
Maybe that was the second.
Yeah.
But it was early. Mr. Nate.
They used to work together, and he dropped a bomb and said they used to, be in a relationship. I guess they kind of said that the first time they met, but it was kind of like maybe not. And then he just confirmed it, like they used to like have a relationship.
Yep.
And then she goes back to his place, and he's like rubbing on her feet and shit.
It's weird.
And they're just like flirt fighting. Like
like they're playing chicken with each other.
Yeah. And he's also apparently like engaged too.
Yeah.
Awful people.
Terrible. We can just masturbate in different rooms. It's very modern. What the hell does that mean?
Or we could just do it, one last time for old time's sake.
Just slip it in.
Props. Game recognized game.
Don't hate the play.
Just beg an engaged woman.
Yep.
So yeah, I didn't like her. She like blew off Tom, was a bitch to Tom, and then basically cheated on him.
I mean, they didn't like. I mean, not really. She didn't really like
She
cheat on
went
him.
to a man's house and let him rub on her feet and shit.
Okay.
And then flirted with him all night.
Yeah, but they didn't do anything. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but
I guess normal, it's not like. But if Tom had like a really big foot fetish, then I think it would be cheating.
that would be
Another man all over his feet.
over his feet.
Those are his feet.
Let me tell you this: it only gets worse.
Oh God. So yeah, I think I really like Shiv, and now I just kind of like.
So Shiv's kind of like in her own little world right now, as the corporate world is like shifting, and she has no clue. For now,
She's too busy
getting her feet.
somewhat cheating, like feet cheating. What's it called when it's just feet stuff?
Just dipping your toes in.
Oh man, that's some good stuff. And then we got Greg, little Greggy.
Just Gregging around, man.
He and so Shiv goes off, and Tom's like comes into work, and he's like, "All right, Greg, I'm taking you out," because they. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Tom got a call saying that all the shit with the nuclear reactor
done.
Bullshit is like finished.
Yep.
So he wanted to celebrate, and he's gonna take Greg out.
Take me out back and beat the shit out of me.
And then his grandfather, Greg's grandfather, is back in town.
Right.
Old Ewan.
Ewan chopping it up.
Yep.
Scheming.
And Greg goes out to dinner with Ewan.
Yep.
At like a
weird
place, and like the grossest looking food.
The noodles look like worms.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
And Ewan was like guilting him into eating.
Yeah.
And so he eats, and Ewan tells him the hot goss. A little vote of no confidence. That's why he's in town.
Yep.
So Greg knows that, and then he goes out to Tom, because Tom invited him earlier the day.
Yep. Eating songbirds.
Yep. For a second dinner.
Yep.
Is that a real thing people do?
I have no clue. There's got to be some like foundation to it. Like Jesse Armstrong's like magnificent, but I don't see him just making that up.
Yeah, I think it is something that people do.
We got to look.
I've heard of that before.
Let us know. Have you ever eaten songbird? Let us know in the comments.
Have you heard that one thing in the Philippines that they eat?
Mm-mm.
I forget what it's called, but it's an egg.
Yeah.
But it's like the bird's in there.
Oh.
So when you open it up, there's like a beak, and like they eat it. I forget what it's called, but that reminded me of that.
When Tom said the gamey, brainy hit, I almost hurled. Nasty.
So gross.
So then,
yeah, Tom's trying to teach Greg how to be rich, basically, because Greg got paid.
Yep.
For the
but
first
then
time.
Greg gives Tom a little info. When Tom thought he was teaching Greg was teaching Tom.
Greg dropped some knowledge.
Dropped some bombs.
And
what's Tom do? What's his first instinct?
Call Kendall.
Call Kendall. And where was Kendall?
Where was Kendall?
At his dad's house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Logan invited him over for dinner.
Marsha called like out of the blue the night before, and he called Roman, and the first thing Roman says is, "Did he ask for me?" Which was so sad.
Yeah.
Because he knows. He knows it's not him, but
nothing happened at the dinner. They just ate burgers and watched basketball.
Yep.
Which sounds dope.
It does sound pretty dope.
In a mansion, in a penthouse.
Yep, in a penthouse right before you're going to vote your dad off his own company that he founded. And he let you in with pure nepotism.
Yeah. And potentially be in control of billions of dollars worth of...
Bees. We're talking bees.
Big bees. You know what's better than one bee?
2 bees?
Multiple of them.
What's better than 2 bees? 3
BBC?
So anyways, so now Kendall's like just trying to wrap some things up, right? And then he makes a phone call
to the sick lady,
Leona.
He had basically, if he would have stopped, he would have been fine.
I think so.
But he wanted to make sure. But he ended up
because he's insecure. That's why.
Yeah,
he's an insecure little dude.
But it worked out though, because she voted in his favor.
Did it work out?
I mean, it made him be stuck in traffic.
So yeah, he calls her. Her daughter answers, and he basically just says hi, bye, basically, and said how sorry he was that she couldn't come to the board meeting, which they kind of insinuated she's missed like multiple in a row. And then he called Frank, and he's like, "All right, Frank, see you tomorrow."
When he was like, "Am I doing the right thing?"
Yeah. Can we do this like next quarter? Come on, man. Nut up or shut up. Let's
the past 5 episodes,
I know.
we gotta do. He's unfit. He's sick.
Yep.
Maybe we should wait.
Let's just do it next time.
Yeah, maybe you know when it's less hot out.
He gave me a burger, so I think we should wait.
I hadn't had a burger in a long time. Really good. Pussy.
What a pussy, man.
Fucking pussy.
Eat that Big Mac and shut up.
But then the next day,
Yep.
she calls back saying
they're on the way to the frickin' boardroom meeting.
And she says, I'm calling in, I'm zooming in to the, or not zoom, I'm calling in to the, they use a different term, but I forget what.
Dialing in.
And that made him nervous.
Yeah.
Because now she's a wild card and she could throw everything off. So now he's got to go. He flies a helicopter over to where she is.
Which was so baller. I'm sorry.
Baller.
I can't stand his mentality around things, and I know it was paid for by Waystar.
I was about to say, it's baller, but then he's using his dad's helicopter.
Yeah. But, dude, so baller, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wish I had a helicopter.
I know. Well, at least around here. We have to drive like an hour away.
Kobe.
So,
so he meets with the sick woman and basically brings them to his side.
Yeah, she's in, and it's like, holy smokes! Now he's he's 2 up.
Yeah.
He's got 2 votes up.
So now he thinks it's a for sure thing.
Yep. Gets back to the chopper.
Then he goes back to the chopper, and another thing that happened is Logan earlier in the day or the day before or just earlier in the episode, he was supposed to meet with the president of the United States.
Which again, freaking baller, dude. Like. He's a rat, but that's pretty baller.
And he was like so nonchalant, couldn't give a fuck,
and also a total dick.
Yeah, to the work, like anybody.
I do know how hallways work. Motherfucker, I can push you down and break your hip. What are you talking about?
And the president, he flew all the way to D.C. and was in the White House, and then the president had to cancel
just for a big one
because of a terrorist event.
Right.
Fast forward. Kendall finishes up with the sick woman and gets to his helicopter, trying to get back to the board meeting real quick. No flying. There's a terrorist threat. No helicopters in the sky. You'll get shot down. So then he's got to hop in a car.
Hop on a whip and dip.
Yep. But terrorist attack, terrorist threat, all the streets and shit are like shut down.
Yep.
So it's
gridlocked.
And he was already late.
Yep.
So it's kind of funny how this all came down to him being stuck in traffic. Like this huge, like monumental.
Like he dude, what are you doing? Like this is like the biggest moment of your career.
I don't understand why he didn't just stay in the car and call.
I don't know either. But also I understood like, him being on the phone doesn't have the same presence of being in person, but like you weren't going to make it.
At the point when he like got out of the car to start running.
Yeah.
That's when he should have just stayed in the car and called at that point.
Yeah.
He's a fucking idiot, dude.
He is a fucking idiot. So, the meeting is on, and he's not there. And Roman is literally shaking in his boots. Have you ever noticed how he sits in chairs, or just sits in general?
Just like never straight.
No, like he's always like sitting in chairs like sideways or like curled up in a ball, and it's like a part of his character. It's weird.
Hey, I mean, he won how many awards? That must have worked.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we're doing podcasts.
Or maybe that's just how Kieran McCulkin sits in chairs. Maybe that's just him.
Maybe it's just him. So yeah, so they're in the meeting, and they're all kind of like dancing around it because like everybody knows except Logan, but you can tell he's like starting to put it together.
And they're trying to stall.
Yeah.
So Kendall can get there.
Yep. And then old Grandpa Ewan shows up.
And that's when Logan's like, okay. What the fuck is going on?
You rock what the smell is cooking?
Mm-hmm. And then they take the vote. They do it. They throw it at him. Kendall calls in.
Yep.
Out of breath, running down the sidewalk.
And also, Logan big balls it by not leaving the room.
Yeah.
Which was literally like against all their code.
And law. Literal.
Yeah.
And he's like talking and chiming in.
Corporate law. So like coloring book stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Kendall is running down the street. Logan will refuse to get out of his chair for the vote, and everyone's scared.
I was scared.
Yeah.
And they just go around fucking saying people's names, and they're like, I or nay.
So do you think anyone changed their mind from walking in to then seeing this fiasco go down?
Roman.
Well, definitely. But like, do you think Stewie would have voted with Kendall
No.
had he come in strong? Really?
No.
I think he would have.
I think Lawrence would have.
Definitely. No doubt. And Lawrence realized.
No, dude. Stewie from day one was playing Kendall.
I think so too, but I think he would have had a better shot of advancing his position with Kendall as CEO and not Logan. I think if Kendall was in there, he would have definitely voted for Kendall.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
That's just what I think.
I just think he's a slimy, cokehead.
He is. Yes.
Grimy motherfucker.
So there's actually in the open of this episode, in the book that they released with the full script, there's it's so uncomfortable. The line is when they're in the VIP room eating the shrimp that looks like it's like days old. And Kendall looks at Stewie and says, I have to ask you something. And Stewie's initial line that was written was, Kendall, I'm not going to give you a blowjob. Kendall's response was, everyone said at Berkeley that you give teethy head. That was in the script. Thank God they cut it out, but that was in the script. But yeah, Stewie's weird, man. I don't know. He's a weird cat.
He gives me weird. I don't like his goatee or like his facial hair.
I know. He's just so slimy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so really like Kendall like falls apart running through the street of Manhattan.
He calls in, he gives this big monologue, but he's like half out of breath.
I know.
And he thinks Logan's not in the room.
I love my father.
Long pause. But he's sick.
But my dad sucks.
But he sucks and I want his job.
Yeah, I would like the money, please.
Mm-hmm. And he didn't think Logan was in the room because he wasn't supposed to be.
Right.
So the whole time.
Is he in the room? He can't be in the room.
Yeah. Then he's like, oh, fuck, shit. Then he starts setting off the votes. It's close. Frank's fucking right next to Logan in his face, voting him out.
And Frank was the first one to step up, too.
Yeah.
He says, those opposed? He threw that thing up there.
Yeah, he did. Some people vote yes, some people vote no. Lawrence, what's it? He conceits like he.
I don't have a dog in this fight, Kendall.
Yeah. What did Stewie? Did he vote for Logan or did he just not vote?
He did not vote at all. He thinks it's a family matter, and he abstained.
That's the term I was looking. Abstained.
Mm-hmm.
They kicked it to Jerry. And she was supposed to like give like a plea on behalf of Kendall.
Jerry, do you want to speak on the senior management team here? And she goes, well, I'm not impartial. And then Frank like calls her out, but like in a professional manner.
Then big little switcheroo. They go to Ewan.
Yep.
And you think for sure. Yep. Even Logan thinks
because then it was
sure.
4-4 when Ewan's vote was up, and he could really close the casket because Roman was next.
And what did Logan say? Something like, all right, put the final nail in my...
Join the rats.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good line.
And Ewan just kind of pauses, and he's like, I'm with Logan.
Yep. So tough. But, like, Logan's presence in that scene, it's just like he's like the center, like he's the gravity around everything. Like, everyone's terrified of this old dude who could barely walk into the room and claims he can't get out of the chair to abstain from the meeting. It's crazy.
And a few episodes ago, pissed in the corner of his room.
Yep. Like, literally a couple episodes
in the
ago.
office.
Like 3 episodes ago, he was pissing on the floor. Now, with the backdrop of New York City in the World Trade Center, they actually shot it in the World Trade Center, he's just running the freaking show. And Kendall's running through the streets trying to play catch up.
Mm-hmm. And then it's down to Roman. Let's make it or break it. With Roman's vote, Logan's either out or he's in. And Roman freezes. Doesn't know what to do.
He had no clue.
Is mumbling to himself.
Well, it's tough.
Well, and then doesn't he say, like, from what I got from the scene, he votes against Logan, but Logan like interjects and says he voted on his behalf.
So Roman starts to raise his hand, and Logan says,
right.
"You better be smelling your fucking armpit, Romulus." Which is such a good line. And then Logan and Frank argue about if he actually raised his hand or not, because then Logan like pulls the dad card and like yells at him and goes, "Roman," and then he goes, "Against." And then that was it. And literally, as he said that, Kendall runs in and goes, "Oh, what's the vote?"
What's that? And then that's when Logan fires everybody.
Fucking, and that killer look of, "That's your best shot." Oh my gosh, the scene was just so captivating. Oh my god.
Then fucking,
if we'll get copyright strike, I don't care. Can we just put it right here, right now? So good.
I'm just gonna have to go into some shady places to download that footage. I could take a picture of take a video of it with my phone. That'd be fine. That's not copyright.
Oh yeah,
that's a video from my phone.
Exactly. Yeah, it's artistic expression.
Yeah, I took the video.
Yeah, perfect.
It's a little workaround.
Yep.
I got that. You know who gave me that advice? Your guy from prison.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
He does tax law and copyright law.
I think his name was like Saul, or was it
Salisbury?
Or was it
Good boy? Good
guy.
Good guy.
Yep.
And then the most satisfied I've ever been so far in this show was seeing Kendall get escorted out by security and them not letting him even go to his office to get stuff out.
Yep. And then everyone on the top floor watching him get walked out by security, and they all grabbed their phone. That was awesome.
And then someone calls Shiv, and then it cuts to Tom and that's right. It cuts to Tom and Greg, and there's like a bunch of beer bottles and shit, and they're like passed partying, out, hungover. Yeah. And Shiv gets back from DC after doing foot stuff with another man out of wedlock
for a job.
It's politics, baby.
Hey,
it's politics.
It's DC, man.
Come on. And Shiv finds out that everyone's been fired.
Yeah,
Frank, Kendall.
I love how Tom says, "Did it happen?" and then pretends he doesn't know what's going on.
You knew no.
Did it happen?
But did it happen? Who won? And that's the end of the episode right there.
And then Greg goes, "Are we the rebels?"
Oh yeah, he didn't know if he was on the good side or the bad side. But they're pretty untouched unless it gets out that Tom called Kendall.
Could.
But I don't know how.
But like, how bad did you want to just go to the next episode?
I did want to keep on going. Only just to see, because now I'm like, Roman's in and Kendall's out.
But is Roman in?
Enough? He's more than Kendall.
Definitely more than Kendall. So he still has an office.
It went from Kendall CEO,
right,
and him leading the charge, and then Roman being COO, and now it's Kendall's fired and Roman's still there. I just like the shift of.
I mean, dude, he fired half of his board,
which has also got to be illegal.
Oh yeah, so many ways.
So illegal.
But the problem is he's CEO and chairman, so he has like double voting power essentially. So he's like big dog in it.
Frank, Kendall,
Asha,
that one woman,
Leona.
There was someone else, wasn't there? Was there some random character we haven't really known yet, or was that
Asha?
It? Oh, is that the girl that was there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And Frank.
Poor Frank. Second time.
I know. He gets kicked out. He comes back. He tries to kill him, and he gets kicked out again.
That was such a Logan was acting like a fucking child.
Yeah, but so
was
kind of got betrayed by half of his freaking executive team. So
and his own.
I mean, his board tried to kick him out.
And his own child.
Yeah. But
children.
Yeah. Until it actually came to it.
Fucking Roman.
I know. So, where do you rank this episode?
Of what we've seen so far?
Yep. So we'll put the graphic.
All of the episodes. The ones I haven't seen yet.
So
it's a dumb question.
So we'll put our graphic up.
I'm not making a graphic. I'm not making. It's going to be a notes app. Do you come into every episode? How can I make him do more editing?
I just want to give you more work.
Okay. By the way, our applications are open for anyone who wants to edit our videos for free.
Please.
We don't pay you.
Yep. And also make us like a Teams calendar so we can actually meet regularly. We would love that.
Like a secretary?
Yep. Or someone to sit here and make sure like the camera's still rolling and everything. Mm. If someone was just sitting here in person, it would make everything.
Maybe every once in a while, like drawing.
Right. Yeah. Just kind of give us like some artistic expression. Be able to kind of sit behind, get our lighting set up. If anyone's interested, please leave a comment below. Please.
I love how 90% of our podcast is inside jokes. And
I know.
But yeah,
Thanks,
I'm
Aaron.
not making that graphic.
So, where do you rank this episode?
1 out of 6.
This is the best one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the only episode I've wanted.
But like out of 10, where do you put this? Like, is it just a straight?
Oh, I thought you meant out of 10 episodes. I'm like, I've only seen.
No, you dumbass.
Oh man, you're. Oh man. Out of 10.
That must have been good piss.
This is some very good piss.
Thank you.
Gator piss, baby.
Cheers, baby.
Out of 10. Alex, put up a graphic of our past rankings.
Oh yeah, it's right here. Oh, it's actually right here. Damn it. I hope it's in.
I would say I'll give this will be my first 9.
Nice. Okay.
I'll just 9 even.
So I have to try and rate this without knowledge of coming episodes.
I thought you were gonna stop there.
Yeah, I have to rate this without the knowledge of coming. I have to rate this without being Roman.
Yeah, don't think about cum and just rate the episode. Oh shit! I can't.
So I would probably rate this like a 9.2.
9.2.
Yeah, like this is very close to the top for me in like episodes in the whole series. Not to like disappoint. There's many more good ones. I promise you. I would probably say I could count on multiple hands how many are a 9.5
on multiple hands.
On multiple hands or a foot if you're Shiv. Or actually Nate.
If you're Nate.
I could count on both hands how many episodes are beyond a 9.5.
Okay. Multiple hands.
In the series, not so much the season alone.
So
there are some good ones.
It's at least 10, 11 if you need multiple hands.
Right. And some dogs.
Some piggies.
For all the dogs.
All right.
I would say 9.2.
That's how tall I am. I wish. There would be the tall and tall basement banter. And that doesn't really have
taller?
Yeah, it doesn't really have a good ring to it. So you're welcome.
The tall and taller basement ballers.
Fuck.
Why couldn't you be taller?
Sorry, dude.
Damn it.
Damn it. Fuck. Oh, you know what we have to get to that we have not gotten to yet in this episode so far as of now?
Bring it.
Shots.
Bring it. Bring it. We're almost out of piss, too. Well, good thing I'm not going to need any. You're going to need some. Maybe I'll just give you mine. I'm going to
we probably shouldn't sip on piss. We need to save the piss for the questions.
I know. We're intaking too much piss, man.
First, let's go over shots.
Okay.
Shots. You went a little easy on me this week.
I wanted to take it soft, and let me explain.
I usually have to take it hard, but you know what I'm saying. So
I wanted to take it easy
Mm-hmm.
because this episode felt.
You want to take it limp?
Yep, I wanted to take it super, just like half chubbed out.
Half chub.
Yep, like one leg Nick Chubb. Please be back week 1. This probably won't air till like week 5 anyway. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be the they would have already won the Super Bowl.
So I would say the reason I kind of wanted to take it soft is this is really
showing you the questions.
This really like leads you into the next part of this season. And I felt like this episode was very important, so I didn't want you to be like falling asleep towards the end.
Like I do with most episodes.
Right. So I figured I'd
not from the alcohol.
From how exciting it is. You just like
get overexcited.
Yeah, you just
I'm like one of those goats that like gets excited and just I am the goat. All right. So your first drinking rule was take a drink anytime Kendall justifies killing his dad.
Right. Just a couple times.
Yeah. I got it 2 times.
Oh, don't tell me.
And again, for the folks at home,
make sure we got them right.
Make sure we got them and test it out.
Yep.
If you want to get a little crunk, and if you're sober, pussy. But maybe do it with like, I don't know, candy bars.
Yeah, maybe some like Flintstone vitamins.
Something fucking melatonin gummies. See how long you can wake up.
Or some Xanax. I don't know.
They don't drink alcohol, but they do pills.
Yeah. Some crack.
Was that called California Sober? Where you don't drink alcohol, but you still do like mushrooms and weed and shit.
Oh, I've never.
I think that's called California Sober.
Oh,
because all them hippie dippies out there and
have to justify it somehow.
California way. The next rule was Tom pretends to know something. I'm not supposed to tell you how many. I have to get you to guess. That's right.
That's what I just said.
Did you? I was thinking about California and the hippies out there. Tom pretends to know something was one of them.
Yep.
The next one was Roman does a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the fourth one was Greg knows something someone else doesn't, like an executive above him.
Right. So in my mind, I had a number I was trying to get you towards. I'm going to say 6.
Close.
7.
Yep. 7.
Dang it.
7.
Okay.
Then
I figured one every 10 minutes would be pretty reasonable. That's kind of what I was shooting for. So
not bad. This would have been, I would have much rather had this when I was doing full shots still.
yeah.
Not 20. What was that one episode? I had like almost 30.
Yeah. You probably wouldn't be so negative around the show.
Yeah.
Because all you do is you associate it with just being horribly
Yeah.
blackout drunk.
Every day after I watch an episode is the worst day of my life. And then for Greg mode,
Right.
which, as everyone knows, is
You know the deal.
Greg mode is hard mode.
Yeah.
Basically, because
Super
Greg's
hard.
Hard.
He's so hard.
That rule is Ewan makes no sense.
Yep.
He says something that makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
So with Greg mode, what do you think the total is? So 7 plus.
10.
Nice. He did it thrice times. Fuck, I was showing you the questions again.
Oh, I wasn't even looking.
Good. Sure.
I was too stuck.
If you
in
get
your
a single
eyes.
one right, it's because you cheated.
I'm going to get all of them right, like always. Come
Nah,
on.
I went hard.
You went Greg mode?
I went limp.
Didn't go Margarita. We didn't really talk about Margarita.
There's not much to talk about.
Yeah, I shouldn't really do much. All she did was make some stupid steamed fish.
Mhm. Someone said they would fuck her. Who was it? Roman.
Roman. Yeah,
Of course. Who else?
That was step 2 of his Odyssey plan.
Yeah. Would you? No.
Oedipus. Sorry. Not Space Odyssey. Oedipus. My bad.
Yes, please.
I said Odyssey plan.
Now we come to the duel, the last duel.
Oh, yeah.
I have 5 questions.
Okay. I have 5 answers.
You get it right, I take a sip of piss.
Yep.
Oh no, I gotta
For
drink
the audio
piss.
listeners, you should really watch the video. It's just straight piss.
And then if you I forget what I said first. If you get it right, I drink. If you get it wrong, you drink.
Yes.
And that's how it works.
That's how it works. That's the pissing game.
Imagine I would have done so much better in school. I would not have dropped out 5 times if that's how they did it. You get
Yeah.
it right, you.
Oh man,
If it was the other way around, if you get it right,
just hammered.
ooh.
That would be fun.
I just thought. So I took sign language, and literal sign language 1, intro to sign language. The teacher was deaf,
Are you serious?
and sign language isn't the same. Like it's not a 1-to-1 to English,
Right.
So whenever he would write stuff out, it still wouldn't really make a lot of sense. But I just pictured him drunk. I'm not gonna do the impression.
Definitely
No.
don't.
But that would have been hilarious. All right, question 1. That's the cue for the. That's the quiz song. That's a theme song.
Yep, I like it. Aaron, save that. All right, let's get it. Do you want to grab your glass and just hold it?
I got something for you. What was Ewan's advice for Greg while they were at dinner?
Oh, with the weird noodles. Okay, so vote of no confidence. Is that like regular protocol? It's an egregious act. Blah, 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 blah. Pick your glass up, bud. Paddle your own canoe.
God damn it.
Pick it up. I
Why
told
do you know that?
Just hold it. Just keep it up. I don't want you wasting too much time setting it down. Good job.
I'm doing it because I want to, not because you told me.
Right, for sure. Audio listeners, just so you know, he's holding the glass because I told him to. And also, come check us out on YouTube. Thank you.
Nice plug.
Thank you.
What did Roman say he was going to eat when leaving the room when he was talking to Tom and Kendall?
Oh, with Tom when he had his black eye. For begging
Yeah,
their
did they
sister.
ever say? Is that really what it was from?
I mean, I don't see Tom lying about that. Especially if you're going to lie, that would not be my response, is banging their sister.
That was so random.
Yeah.
Do you think he had a black eye in real life? Because why would they do that?
Well, they showed him in the morning, like, looking at it.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
It was such a minor, like, it was a throw. It had no consequence.
I think it was from them getting down, and then Roman got way too interested.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is when Roman gets up, when Kendall tells Tom that he's been eating a lot of shit for him recently, and he's Team Kendall. It's something stupid. Do you want me to spell it or say it?
I want you to just say it.
Elk. E-L-K. Elk.
I'm so glad we don't do shots anymore.
Oh, goodness gracious, that was good living. Man, that was so much fun.
I think you know what, you were definitely looking at.
Oh, it's because of the field notes. Oh.
You were definitely looking at my
What are you talking about?
questions.
Can I just take a picture real quick? Okay.
What was the name of the album Kendall told that rapper was his favorite?
Oh, man. It's something Diablo.
Piss time, baby.
No, hang on.
Piss.
Oh, it's something Diablo.
Gator, piss. Gator, piss. Gator, piss.
Is it Diablo 2?
It's the best Diablo video game.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
What was it?
Take some piss. American Diablo.
Dang it. Oh, come on. Gotta give me something.
Our true patriot would have known that.
He said it in a loud club. It was like such a throwaway line.
Everything's a throwaway line.
And then
but you
the
remember it
stupid
all.
rapper said, "Thanks God, much obliged."
Mm-hmm.
Why do I remember that?
Was it an actual rapper?
No clue.
Was
TBH. All right, hit me. So that was question 3.
There's no way to get this. Yeah.
Question 4.
What food does Roman say would make him look like a jerk if he ordered it while at the diner?
Oh, come on. It's some stupid-ass coffee drink. Are you kidding me? Do I have to get the whole thing right?
It's a food.
Is it really? Oh, I thought it was
He
coffee.
said, now if I were to order blank, you would think I was a jerk, right? And then Kendall walks in and sits down at the table.
Oh, my gosh. I can picture the scene because Kendall takes off his stupid-ass headphones.
Mr. Expert over here, you think you know it. You know elk, but not this shit.
Yeah, because he said it like, I'm going to go eat a fucking elk or something. Oh, my gosh. This is not good. If I don't get this one, I have to get the last one to win. This is not good. I'm just going to conserve my brain energy. I don't know. I toss it.
Cortada with almond.
Oh, fuck you.
That could be coffee. I don't know. I think that's food.
You take a drink. That is a drink.
No, he said...
No, you take a drink.
Cortada? That's coffee?
Aaron?
our researcher.
Yeah.
Like all the big podcasts have the producers that look shit up for them.
Yep. Aaron? Take a drink. Stupid
There's a
ass.
difference.
Yeah. Okay, so... Take another drink.
He said cortada. Roman said cortada. In the subtitles, it said A, not O.
You watch it with the subtitles on? Is that how you find all these stupid-ass questions?
I just had put the sub. Yeah.
Cortada is Portuguese.
Coffee?
No.
A cut with almond? Maybe that's what he wanted.
Maybe.
He's into some freaky
He's
shit.
in some weird stuff, man.
He eats elk. Maybe he wants a cut with almond.
Yep. All right.
Or a
2-2.
cut.
I got this. I'm in it.
I have a feeling you're going to know this, though.
I know I am.
Mm.
Come on now.
Oh, yeah. So there's a bonus part to this, too.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So
I can get both right. Then I'll win 4-2.
we can either make it a bonus or we can make it you have to get both right.
You
You got the balls?
We can make the first part 1 and the second part 2 points. So I can still get the first one, but not the second one, and you would win.
Okay.
So it'd be a 2-parter.
I can do math, so I'm just going to take your word for it.
Definitely.
What's Tom's top wedding location choice? What's his top choice for the wedding?
Definitely New York. Do I need like a... Like, what do you mean by like location? Like city? Like building? Like
His
what do
top venue. His top wedding
So like a
venue.
building?
Location.
So like a city.
A place.
What the fuck? Oh no.
It was right before she told him they're going to England now. Damn, I thought you were gonna know this. Whew. Didn't even need to break it up into.
Shit. Okay, I forfeit that one. I can still win though. I can still get it with the last
You're
one.
not gonna get it's connected. If you didn't know that, you're probably not gonna know the second part. Lake Como. In Italy.
All right.
What was he worried about if they were to go with that location?
His parents.
Final answer?
No, I don't know. I thought it was his. Yes, it's his parents.
I win, bro. No, the fog.
Well, everyone, I appreciate you having me on. Jordan, thank you. Aaron, thank you. I have clearly outstayed my welcome.
Expert schmexpert.
Yeah, really. You got me. You got me.
3-2.
I took it too easy on you, is really the problem. You are going to be blasted next episode.
I don't mind a good blasting every now and then.
Dude, it's going to be a hard blasting.
If you make the piss like that,
I make the best piss.
I'll let you blast me
I'm
whenever.
a certified piss boy.
Yes, sir. Have you ever watched What We Do in the Shadows?
No.
It's so fucking funny.
What's it on?
What?
What's it on?
Oh, it's on FX, but all the episodes are on Hulu.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's so funny.
I'm kind of getting tired of streaming.
In what sense?
Like, there's just too many apps. Like, I'm paying for cable now.
Yeah.
Like, it's just dumb.
You're probably paying more now.
Yeah.
Than,
Like, it's getting ridiculous. Do. It's a break. It's a take. Let's take.
now that we only have the wide, there's no way I can hide this.
Share with a friend. Take us in. It's a break. Take a break. Take us in.
You
It's a
should be
break.
on our marketing team, bro. That was clean. I should show you a pic. Oh, it's mine. There's a picture I took. I'll show you after. This is great podcasting. Talking about a picture, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put on here. But yeah, but What We Do in the Shadows is pretty good.
Okay.
There's a movie called What We Do in the Shadows.
I think I've heard of the movie. I didn't know there was a show though.
The movie was really good, but then they made a spin-off show. It's basically it's like a mockumentary.
Yeah.
So like kind of the same format as like The Office.
Yeah.
And Parks and Rec, but about vampires.
Oh, okay.
And it's fucking hilarious.
Nice.
But someone calls someone a piss boy, and that's what
Display action.
that's what we think of it.
Piss man. So
That's a piss man to you, sir.
So, how do you feel about your character after this episode?
He didn't really do much. Nothing really much. I mean, I'm still riding high on Greg.
Yeah.
He's nothing.
I get it.
This wasn't his most eventful episode, but
He's kind of like, he was in the loop of knowledge, but now,
he didn't really do anything about it.
well, he told
I will
Tom.
say-
That's as far as he knows, you know?
Yeah. I absolutely loved seeing Tom and Greg get down. Like
Yes.
actual bromance starting to form.
Just boys, dude.
Because I had heard about the Tom and Greg connection just from hearing about the show, and I've even heard there's going to be there's rumor of a spin-off show where it's just Tom and Greg.
There won't be.
Probably won't, yeah. But I know about the bromance. I know it's popular. And I will say it was very fun watching them at dinner and watching Tom not actually be a dick to him.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
Not like...
Like they were bros.
Yeah.
Like they were just going out.
And then they came home and they partied it up.
Yep. Now, I will say this. And this is just my belief. Like, I can't prove it. But I'll have to earn my title again.
What's one step below expert?
Dumbass. So as a succession dumbass. So
Does that mean I'm the expert now? That's how it works.
No,
I'm the
that's
expert
not-
now. I'm the expert. I'm the succession expert. Ask me anything about the first 6 episodes. Still probably won't get half of it. I just
so
don't know all the characters' names.
if Greg were to have the foresight to go to
I'm about to say, if Greg were to have the force, He could be a true Jedi.
If Greg were to have the foreskin, sorry. So
whoa, bro.
Whoa.
He's an uncircumcised king.
Whoa, I'm not talking about Is Johnson. There's no way.
Foreskin? How are you not talking about it?
We're 4 dudes in a band and we don't wear shorts. We're the foreskin. Okay. So if Greg was to have the foresight to just go to Kendall with the information that Ewan was in town, he could have just overstepped Tom. Because let's say in the scenario that Kendall makes it to the boardroom, Greg is going to be Kendall's going to trust Greg more than Tom because he's got his actual boots to the ground with actual knowledge.
His boots to the ground is just his grandfather.
Yeah. They're all Nepo babies.
Yeah, that is when he's in town once a year, get the hot scoop.
Yeah. So that would have been very interesting to see how that would have played out if Greg were to just step up and give Kendall that info. Now, he also didn't realize, probably how valuable it was because he said it very nonchalantly.
Yeah, he didn't really even know. He thought it might have been, a regular thing.
Yeah. And I think it was hilarious when Tom was on the phone with Kendall and said, I can't reveal my sources, but it's Greg. Yeah, that was awesome. Bunch of rats. So I am kind of disappointed in Shiv, but also
I was gonna say,
not surprised.
There's no way she's your number one still.
No, she is. Yeah.
You're heartless, bro.
What do you mean?
Shh.
She kept her socks on.
Foot stuff?
She kept her socks on.
I don't think she had her socks on. I think she was tootsies all out.
That might have been dogging it. I'm not sure.
Pretty sure she was dogging them boys.
But when she left, she did mention, hey, we were good. We didn't,
We only did foot stuff and flirted for an hour long.
It was one-way foot stuff.
And drank and sat on top of each other on a couch.
Yeah.
I hate cheaters.
I will say, it's not going to get better. So make sure to stay tuned next episode because
if you want to see Shiv,
you're going to hate Shiv more.
Yeah. The only main, not the only, but the main woman character.
Margarita cannot overstep Shiv.
If Margarita cheats on Logan, then I'd be down.
Greg?
That would be, now we're talking.
Nuts. That would be nuts. Sorry, spoilers. We got to cut this out. Cut this out.
You know how they do porn parodies of everything? Do you think there's a Succession one?
I don't know.
That'd be a step bro, step sis type thing because everyone's related in the show.
True. Well, kind of.
But if you're into that, I mean,
how do you?
Stuck porn Succession. Logan stuck in his chairlifts, going up the stairs.
So anyway,
I'd be down.
So yeah, definitely Shiv kind of took a step back a little bit, but
she's still your number one.
Well, she's still on the outside making moves, and I'm kind of committed to her now. So
she tried to meet someone and didn't work, and then she half cheated. Making moves, my ass.
She still got time, and she's still on the outside. Everyone's fumbling around on the inside. She's trying to make moves. We'll see.
So why did she want to meet the dude? Is she trying to switch?
Possibly.
Because the one lady she's backing is boring or
She kind of, I think Shiv mentioned that she feels like she's as far as she can go.
I see.
And she also badmouthed her in front of the whole staff. When it was in the 4th episode where the senator's husband's stuff got leaked about him putting stuff up as you know what. And Shiv said that you should have a talk with your husband, and she said you should have a talk with your father. That was a mic drop moment. That was awesome. But I think that definitely left a sour taste in her mouth.
Mm-hmm. Well, I only see up for Greg.
Yeah.
And I'm gotta say, if Shiv stays on this trajectory, I don't see how she could be my number one. That's all.
We'll see. I can't switch horses now, though.
She does more foot stuff with other dudes, then it's game over.
So what if she just never mind. Guess we'll find out next week.
Guess we'll find out on the next episode 6 months from now.
By the time we finish the season, we'll both be bald and different sizes.
I'm fucking making
moves, man. Hey, get your money up, not your funny up.
Male pattern baldness. Some fucked up shit.
Male
pardoned baldness.
Man pardoned baleness.
I think that's. Did we any last thoughts you want to leave with our lovely viewer?
Which side are you on? Let us know in the comments.
All right, let's do the cover. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Surprisingly, not bad.
Thank you. Minus the voice crack.
That's pretty good.
That's artistic expression.
I heard it was pretty good. I didn't know the words. I just want to see if I could get you to sing.
Are you serious? It was so good.
I didn't. I mean, it was a good song. I just don't remember the words.
I'm sorry. Before we end, I have to mention how baller was it when Logan picked up the phone and said, "Hey, can you figure out the FCC for me? Thank you, Mr. President." That was awesome.
I thought you were going to talk about how he made the president hold.
That was also pretty baller.
That was baller. Megan, like the secretary's like sitting there with the president on the phone, like,
yeah.
fucker. And she like at one point she was like, he'll be right. 1 second.
Yep, that was awesome.
If that were me, if I were the secretary, I'd be like,
just take the phone to him.
Yeah. Imagine being so important, you big dog the prez.
Not only do you big dog the prez, you tell the president you just dealt with a terrorist who was your son.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Kendall's on a list now. Even if it was
He's on a list.
He's on a couple lists already.
He's on a couple of lists. So is Shiv.
I'm excited for our next episode.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens to Kendall.
Where do you think we go next?
I honestly, after that episode, no clue.
Okay. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Good.
I really want to see Kendall struggle.
I want to see him hurt.
And I really want to see Roman struggle but shine.
Okay.
And I want to see
shine in the mud.
Huh?
Shine in the mud.
Shine in the mud, yes.
I like it.
And then obviously I just want to see keep on. I want to see Greg do well, and I want to see more of the bromance.
Definitely. Where do you see Kendall moving forward?
On welfare, bagging groceries.
Well, I mean, he's still got...
Can you imagine him as a bagger? He'd be so fucking annoying.
Bro, I should really think you should probably put your like pasta with all of your bread, bro. Like, just let me do this for you, bro.
Bro, low carb tortillas, bro? That's fucking imperial, man. That's some good shit.
Like, do you see him like doing his own thing, trying to get back in?
I see him probably running to Shiv for help somehow.
Really? Okay.
To either like trying to help him sway someone or somebody, or
yeah. I mean, there's only one person to sway,
or just see if Shiv can. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to see him scramble.
Yeah. Well, there's only one thing to do.
Balls. What?
There's only one thing to do. Tune in
Eat
next
shit and
week. Tune in next week, folks. If you made it this far,
God
you're
bless.
definitely either related to us or you're getting paid. So thank you.
Is that the first episode without any edits? Or is there stuff I have to edit? I don't think we never went
I think that might have been
golden.
I think so. Just big dogging. You know,
That's
no big deal.
One take Jake's.
If you made it this far, you're definitely either related to us, getting paid, or you're my attorney. So thank you.
Or you were watching YouTube videos and your autoplay was on.
Yep.
And you left
fell
your
asleep.
computer. Yeah. Thanks for the view.
Yep. If you're my attorney in prison, keep giving me golden advice. Give me a golden shower of advice. So.
And if you're my sponsor, that was actually Pepsi.
Oh, not like a show sponsor.
Yeah, no, my Alcoholics Anonymous sponsor. All right, bye. See you guys next week.
See ya.